the chosen ones is a game. The 144,000 is a game. And if you're on this journey, beware of the chosen ones. So let me talk about a little experience I had. I was in a Christian cult at a young age. My foster parents forced me to go into it. In this cult, I was told that we are the chosen ones, that we were special. The rest of the world, they were going to die horrible deaths and go out of existence. And death and hell would then be cast into a lake of fire. But only 144,000 would be chosen. And we were it. Okay, there were going to be more apparently later on, or maybe it was counting people from the old days like Moses and Noah and all, those people or whatever. But it was 144,000. I questioned the heck out of this. I was 14 years old when I joined the church, and I just couldn't believe that they would say there was no such thing as destiny or predestined. But yet they knew for sure that it was only going to be 144,000. And I would often think, what if they get to 144,000 and one more wants to be saved? And it didn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make any sense. But don't question the Lord thy God, only him shalt thou serve. That was what I was told when I ever questioned that. And so I sat there thinking, oh my God, I'm so thankful that I'm chosen, right? And I saw, so now let's take this from why I believe this is a game. Number one, I believe we all are gods, and we are having a human experience. And in this human experience, we have a human body avatar, quite like a video game. Our consciousness comes into this avatar to have a human experience. And in the experience, there are many games. Religion is a game. Science is a game. Surviving on planet Earth, getting a living, making a job, having a family, all games, right? The games can vary. Just think about everything you're doing here is a game. Because see, the thing is, we come in here into this illusion and we don't remember who we are, just specifically so we can have an experience of being a human. And that alone is a game by itself. But within that game, there are many little games, and 144,000, or the chosen ones, is one of the games that certain people like to play. Now, I feel like the game is kind of unconscious because it really puts separation and division in your face. They teach love, God is love on one hand, but God only chooses a certain people. See, to me, it was hard for me to get on board with that because I would be like, it's just us. What about all those people? When you're an empath, you can't help but to worry about the rest of humanity, to worry about people you care about, worry about strangers, worry about people who are just good people, but they don't go to church. And you're like, good people has to die. I remember my old pastor would say, there are good people in the grave. And I would want to be like, this makes no sense to me. But don't question the Lord thy God, which was another game, right? So part of that game is they have things in place in religion to keep people from waking up, right? Soon as you question something, they have one scripture. Don't question the Lord thy God. That's a sin. You got to believe that he's telling you to do something for a reason, right? And so when you're in this game, so with this illusion, it really supports separation, right? And in my experience, in my journey, once I had my near-death experience and realized we're all God and we're one, I did not want to come here and play this game the same way, being unconscious. In fact, if I had to come back unconscious, I probably would have stayed home to where I was before I came here. But once I remembered, when I had my near-death out-of-body experience, once I remembered that I was a God and that I was consciously creating this, I was okay with coming back into the game. And when I came back into the game, being aware because the thing is, it can put you in a lot of confusion when you think that, oh, am I a chosen one? And see, here's the thing about the chosen ones. This group thinks they're a chosen, like the Christians think they're the chosen ones. The Hebrew Israelites thinks they're the chosen ones. Each religion, okay, think they're the chosen ones. And so it's chaos and confusion, right? You see, that's a part of the game, the chaos and confusion. Remember, we created this reality to experience duality, to see how far it can go. People are starting to witness, and this duality is getting pretty dark. Okay, with some of the recent things that is coming out, that is what the game is. So these religions are all saying, it's me, I'm the right one, right? They're creating more chaos and confusion that to the point where they don't realize they don't realize that we're all one and we're playing a game. They want to see what it feels like to be in this separation. Okay, so in the end, they're going to realize that it was all of us to begin with, right? And it was in my experience. I understand that my experience where I believe that we were chosen, and only because they told me, because I really didn't know, But in my experience, I experienced that, right? But now I'm able to look back from my perspective after realizing we're in an illusion, and I see all the illusions I took part of. And that was one of the biggest illusions. And the crazy part about that illusion is you can go on this spiritual journey, and there are spiritual people that still think there's chosen ones, that'll still say, oh, we're one of the chosen ones. Just because you awakened your consciousness out of religion, it don't mean you're chosen. You're still no better than a person worshiping Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Because that person is you. We're a mirror reflection. So a lot of people, they want to embrace oneness, but they're not embracing that they really are the all that is. And if they are the all that is, and if the all that is truly everything and everyone, then and omnipresent, then they have to realize the person or the religion they're fighting against is also them. And so I feel like once I saw it, I can't even understand why they're even having this fight. Oh, it's me, I'm the chosen one. How could you believe? That was so hard for me to accept that people, some religions believe people will die and burn forever and suffer. And it's just some of the beliefs, it's just sometimes I'll be wake up. But truly, you have to understand that that's the game they want to play. So you got family and you're worried about them because they're so into religion. Don't worry about it. They're playing the game, right? They're going to be fine. You can ascend both ways, okay? You can go up, you can go down. It don't matter where you go back to being God at the end of this human experience. So as far as 144,000, yes, it's an illusion. It's a game and it's nothing to worry about, I just, when people make stuff, I don't say anything. I respect their belief and their comment. I know eventually if they're on this journey of consciousness, they're going to realize it. And if they don't, they're going to realize it anyway when their game ends, when the illusion ends. All right. So thank you guys for watching. Sign up for my email list for updates to my YouTube channel. And have a great day.